The Art and Science of Racing Pigeon Pairing. A Comprehensive Guide. Introduction to Strategic Pigeon Breeding. Racing pigeon breeding is a nuanced art that combines genetic selection, timing, and deep understanding of avian physiology. With over 2 decades of experience in the field, I've developed a comprehensive approach to pairing racing pigeons that maximizes genetic potential and racing performance. The significance of lunar cycles in pigeon breeding. The concept of pairing racing pigeons on the second full moon is rooted in both traditional breeding practices and observed biological rhythms. While scientific validation is ongoing, experienced fanciers have long recognized the potential benefits of lunar-aligned breeding strategies, biological synchronization and lunar influence. The second full moon typically occurs approximately 54 to 59 days after the first full moon of the year, which coincides with several favorable biological conditions for pigeons. Hormonal peak. Pigeons experience heightened reproductive hormones during specific lunar phases, potentially increasing breeding readiness and genetic synchronization. Circadian rhythm alignment. Lunar cycles can influence natural biological rhythms, potentially optimizing reproductive capabilities. Environmental conditions. The timing often aligns with improved environmental conditions conducive to successful breeding. Critical considerations for successful pigeon pairing. Genetic selection criteria. When selecting breeding pairs, multiple factors must be meticulously evaluated. Physical attributes. Muscular structure. Assess body composition, muscle density, and overall physical symmetry. Wing quality. Examine wing length, shape, and flexibility. Skeletal alignment. Evaluate bone structure for potential racing performance. Feather condition. Inspect feather quality, texture, and overall health. Performance lineage. Analyze racing records of potential breeding pairs. Review historical performance metrics of parent birds. Consider average race velocities, consistency in long-distance races, recovery rates, survival capabilities in challenging conditions, genetic diversity. Avoid excessive inbreeding. Introduce genetic variations to prevent hereditary weaknesses. Maintain a balanced bloodline with proven racing characteristics. Advanced pairing strategies. Complementary trait matching. Pair birds with complementary strengths. Balance potential weaknesses through strategic selection. Example pairings. Strong long-distance performer with exceptional sprint capabilities. Bird with superior navigational skills matched with robust physical endurance. Health and genetic screening. Conduct comprehensive health evaluations. Test for genetic predispositions to specific conditions. Utilize modern genetic testing techniques to identify potential hereditary strengths and vulnerabilities. Timing and environmental considerations. Optimal pairing window. Second full moon provides a statistically favorable breeding environment. Typically occurs between late January and early March. Aligns with natural reproductive cycles. Pre-breeding preparation. Nutritional optimization. Implement specialized diet 4 to 6 weeks before breeding. Focus on high-protein, nutrient-dense feed. Supplement with calcium, minerals, and essential vitamins. Health conditioning. Comprehensive veterinary checkup. Parasite prevention and treatment. Stress reduction techniques. Environmental management. Prepare dedicated breeding lofts. Ensure optimal temperature, 55 to 70 degrees Fahrenheit. Maintain proper ventilation. Create secure, quiet breeding spaces. Breeding process monitoring. Initial pairing observations. Monitor initial interactions carefully. Allow natural bonding processes. Watch for mutual grooming behaviors. Synchronized movements. Shared nesting activities. Egg and offspring management. Track egg fertility rates. Monitor incubation processes. Provide supplemental support if required. Assess early developmental markers. Advanced tracking and data collection. Recommended documentation. Maintain detailed breeding records. Document pair composition. Breeding dates. Egg fertility. Offspring performance metrics. Genetic lineage progression. Performance tracking tools. Utilize modern tracking technologies. Implement digital record-keeping systems. Analyze long-term breeding trends. Potential challenges and mitigation strategies. Common breeding complications. Fertility issues. Conduct comprehensive fertility assessments. Consider alternative pairing strategies. Implement targeted nutritional interventions. Genetic limitations. Recognize inherent breeding constraints. Develop multi-generational breeding perspectives. Be prepared to introduce new bloodlines. Risk management. Maintain genetic diversity. Avoid over-reliance on single successful pairs. Continuously evaluate and adjust breeding strategies. Conclusion: the evolutionary art of pigeon breeding. Successful racing pigeon breeding transcends simple genetic combination. It requires a holistic approach integrating scientific understanding, traditional wisdom, and continuous learning. The second full moon serves as a symbolic and potentially strategic timing mechanism, representing the intersection of biological readiness and environmental optimization. By combining meticulous selection, comprehensive health management, and ongoing evaluation, fanciers can develop exceptional racing pigeon lineages. Final recommendations: embrace both scientific methodology and intuitive understanding. Remain adaptable in breeding approaches. Prioritize bird health and genetic potential. Continuously educate yourself on emerging breeding technologies. Racing pigeons represent a remarkable fusion of natural athleticism and human cultivation. Each breeding cycle offers an opportunity to refine and elevate the extraordinary capabilities of these remarkable birds.
Get my main racing system, just email me direct. I'm an experienced ex-pigeon racer from England, and I can offer valuable insights and guidance on all aspects of pigeon racing, from breeding to racing. During my racing days, I managed a small team of no more than 70 pigeons, including stock, young birds, and old birds. It was not uncommon for me to send as few as 6 birds to a race and still secure the top 3 positions out of up to 2,500 pigeons in my club and federation. My race distances typically ranged up to 300 miles, and I consistently achieved top 5 placements in my club. My expertise extends to the art of selecting excellent breeders, including evaluating pigeons based on their eye-sign characteristics. I firmly believe that true champions can only be bred from top-quality stock, and I can guide you in identifying and acquiring such pigeons. I understand that many pigeons for sale are advertised based on their lineage or pedigree, but I emphasize the importance of assessing the bird itself rather than relying solely on paperwork. As part of my offer, I invite you to share photos of your pigeons, including their eye-sign and wing characteristics. I'll provide you with free advice on racing and breeding based on my extensive experience and knowledge. Additionally, I will share auction links to high-quality breeding birds that have the potential to produce winners in your loft. Here's what you can expect to receive from me: a comprehensive Word document containing valuable insights and strategies for successful pigeon racing, including specific racing methods for both old and young birds, as well as general advice. Private YouTube videos sent to your email, covering various aspects of pigeon racing, from breeding to race preparation. Detailed recommendations on supplements and additives to add to your pigeon's drinking water, with scientific evidence supporting their effectiveness. Similar products are used by professional athletes and racehorses to enhance performance. Assurance that your pigeons will race home faster, provided that you have quality birds to begin with.